Welcome back to Nerd Thug Radio.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm Joey Savage.
Core DLG.
And I'm the intern.
And this is segment 2 of the shows where we like to talk about all the fun nerd news around the world in movies, television, and anything else we can think of. But before we do that, Corey,
one of us should be ready for this.
LG, can you tell us about our friends at Space Cadets Gaming?
Of course I can.
Do it.
So now that the holidays are approaching and we are through with all of the summers and school and all of that, we're coming up on Black Fridays coming up here in the near future. Space Cadets Gaming is where people should go to get great bargains on games, on Pokemon, on...
No Pokemon.
Oh, not Pokemon. Magic the Gathering.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's the one I wanted to say.
HeroClix. Vanguard.
The Munchkins.
Munchkins, Harry Potter deck building game.
You know what I saw that they had the other day?
Flux.
I thought of you.
Which thing?
Axis and Allies.
Oh.
They've got it. They had it on...
It reminds me of your dad.
They have it on the like their specials table.
Yeah, anything gaming related, Star Wars, Assault.
Yes, all the Star Wars games, including the dice game.
There's also a new one coming out that our friend BMAC, owner, was telling me about. So look for that coming soon.
Correct. So right there, you wanna go if you wanted to hang out and stop by, you totally should. See BMAC, go say hi at Space Cadets Gaming right there at Oak Ridge
and Robinson Road. Mention Nerd Thug Radio for a 10% discount on your highest ticketed item.
Woo!
We nailed it, even with Colt almost butting
in.
Yeah,
what's going on there? You all right? You having a seizure?
So
yeah.
Yeah, nailed it.
Pushing buttons back there.
Idiot. 3 big stories this week that I want to get to.
Okay.
I want to go with one of the obvious ones.
Okay.
Before I hit you with this left hook.
Oh.
So Marvel has a slew of shows coming up over many a network, right?
Correct.
The New Warriors featuring Squirrel Girl is one that we talked about here in the past months that we were kind of excited about.
Right. We started off hating the idea.
But what was our once we liked the idea?
Once AT&T Girl came on.
Yeah, what was our one gripe about the show?
Yeah, so our gripe was that Freeform is kind of a terrible network to put this on because it's already going to lump it into like a low level of garbage standard.
Low level teen driven.
Angsty.
Yeah.
Right.
But this week it has been announced that Freeform no longer has space for it on their 2018 lineup, which why would you not want to put a Marvel show on your network?
So I think this is backwards. I think this is the way they're using it and saying it because I think this is how they're getting out of it.
To be.
Because the article I read was really interesting and actually makes me very excited for the show. When they premiered this internally, the pilot, it got the attention of high-level Disney execs who then said, "Why are we putting this on Freeform?" Now, Freeform is going to be changing their format allegedly to instead of 5 days, 4 days. So they're going to be condensing their primetime lineup, so they allegedly ran out of space for it. But they're already doing Cloak and Dagger, and I believe one other Marvel show that I'm having trouble recalling.
Cloak and Dagger.
But there's something else that's like sci-fi related, and they were gonna. I feel like they were gonna package it all together probably. And basically, I think what happened is Disney said,
"This show's way too good for free."
Right, we're not doing this with Cloak and Dagger. You guys are gonna have to figure something out.
So I've heard several stories of where it could end up. So basically, where we're at is now Disney is shopping for a new network for this show,
which is sort of weird because it seems like it should go to ABC, which Disney owns.
So that was my first inclination. That's what I thought, and I read a story where basically Inhumans not going to get another season, and they're also saying that possibly
Shield's not either, huh?
Shield, this is going to be the last season of Shield, so then ABC would be left without
any Marvel
movie,
show, right?
And this could fit on there. I also heard that they want to maybe go to Hulu or something like that.
I hope they don't.
Then there was talks going to the Disney streaming network, but that's not going to start up till 2019. So we don't want to wait that long.
And Marvel wants this show out this year. They want it out 2018.
Yeah, so a show that we were on is now, what's going to happen? 2 thumbs up for the Savage.
This is super interesting to me for a couple of reasons. One of which being Disney owns ABC.
Yeah.
So it's a little interesting to me that they can't just say, hey, guess what? Air the show.
Because they kind of did that with Inhumans.
That is what they did with Inhumans. And it's what they did with Agent Carter the first season because it didn't sound like ABC was that interested in that.
You got to think.
And it nailed it.
Disney owns ABC, and they own ESPN, they own all these things. But I still feel like there's department heads or presidents.
Oh, of course there are.
And so they have meetings like, listen, okay, I know you weren't on there, but look at all this stuff we've got going on.
Right.
They still have to find space for it.
So what? Okay, well, you cancel one of your dumb apartment teen comedies on Tuesday night.
Is there that one?
There, of course.
On ABC?
I don't know.
There's no teen comedies.
We're not teen, but they do like the mid-20s young single apartment comedies.
But those shows,
They've been
those
doing
shows
that
work.
every year since Friends.
Yeah, those shows work though.
No, they don't.
They do.
They keep recycling them.
No, they don't. I don't know what I'm talking about.
You don't. They make and cancel a brand new mid-20s romantic comedy every season.
Yeah, no
just
doubt.
skip it. Don't do it this year. Do New Warriors in that spot, and then because it's a 30-minute comedy.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Right.
So,
what are you losing if you run it?
let's come full circle back to the streaming service.
Okay.
Disney is projecting that if they do everything right, their streaming service will be worth $25 billion.
Not on their life.
Your thoughts?
Not on their life.
You don't think so?
No. I think they couldn't be more wrong
If they
about
get the
this.
right subscribers, well, think about it. Like ESPN would probably be on this thing. All the Disney movies.
All right, I'm busting out the calculator.
All the Marvel movies.
I'm busting out the calculator. Here's your issue.
All everything else.
Here's your issue. Let's just do the United States alone.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so let's say
How much is it going to be?
so in movies.
$11.99.
Hang on. So in movies, they say domestically, the United States, the domestic budget or the domestic rake is about 40% of what a movie makes now.
Okay.
So let's say of the 25 billion,
Flip this phone sideways.
yeah, I got to get the big numbers out.
Shitting sideways.
So of 25 billion, 40% has to come from the United States. That's $10 billion.
Okay, now break that down. Divide that by $12.99.
So $12.99.
How many subscribers?
It's 770 million subscribers.
770 million.
I'm gonna say that's not.
If you go by your standards,
that's double what is in America. Everyone gets 2 Disney accounts.
but that's movies, not necessarily a streaming service.
Okay, how do you want to do the math? What do you want to? Let's say.
Well, I don't know, because
let's say the United States is.
I don't know how you do the
15%. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know how you do the math. I don't know. I don't know how they figured it out.
I'll go 15%.
I don't know how they figured it out.
At 15%, it's $3.7 billion. So now you want to divide that by $12.99?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
You still need 288 million accounts. There's 400 million people in America.
We're almost there.
So 75% of America gets the Disney accounts?
Maybe they're.
No,
I don't know.
No, I don't know. That's
What-
ridiculous math.
What if it's more than $12.99 a month?
It'd have to be $25 before
Right.
you even start talking
I don't
about a
know.
realistic.
But like, so if they in 2019 they cut the cord on most of cable.
Okay.
And this is $25. What's YouTube TV now? You know,
35.
$35 for YouTube TV.
But they're trialing it. I promise
Right,
you, when
right.
everything's said and done, they're going to be at like $19.99
But-
tops.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're looking at, you can only watch ESPN if you have the streaming service. You can only watch all these Marvel stuff if it's streaming service.
Here's the issue with all
the
of that, though.
cartoons, I don't know what's all going to be on there. So I don't know.
Even if they took, let's say they took everything. Let's say they took all their toys and went home. No more Disney XD on cable and satellite.
right.
No more
ABC.
No more ABC. No more ESPN. Oh, that'd be impossible to do. But let's say no more ESPN. No more ABC. Now let's say they took all the big budget, all of the stuff, and then they're doing 12 original movies a year. Blah 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 blah. Do you realistically think that more than half of Americans are going to get that service?
Well, that's if we're putting it at $12.99. If you put all that stuff on there,
You can put whatever price you want on it. I don't think half of America is going to. Even though people are unplugging at a crazy rate,
Right.
And even though cable is going down,
this is one area I'm just not well versed in. I don't think
the economics.
What do you got over there?
I found something. So I found this from. I got a couple things. We'll link it in the show notes. But this article from Comic Book says, in Morgan Stanley analyst Benjamin Swinburne's latest research note, he estimates that once the streaming service hits 30 million subscribers, it could generate $5 billion in revenue and 1.5 billion in EBITDA, which is, in accounting, earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation.
So 1.5 is basically your profit pre
amortization.
Do you think they sell ads on this thing?
Basically, that
They'd have
results
to.
in $20 to $25 billion worth of the assets worth.
right, like a value, right? You know, but I still think so. You're talking about doing $5 billion a year in revenue, and I still think that's a high number. I feel like that's a high number.
I don't know, man.
That's like
30 million subscribers is a lot, though.
Yeah, that is a lot.
30 million is supposed to pay you $5 billion. So what is the math on that?
I don't know. Do it. Hurry, quick, before I get into my next story.
Go to your next story, and I'll tell you what the price is.
Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
I saw it announced Thursday. A show that's been a hot topic on this radio station. The Orville, renewed for a second season.
I think I just told you that. I think I told you that it would.
You thought you predicted it would?
Yeah, I did.
I saw it Thursday and I said, hot doggy.
See?
We're going for a second season.
Yeah, by the way, it's not going to happen. You want to know what that price is?
What is
for
it?
that $5 billion in revenue
Yeah.
from $30 million? It's $166.
See, your math's got to be wrong somewhere. I don't.
So I mean, if they're charging $150,
I don't think they're going to though. Who's going to pay $150 for one stream when
well,
you get cable for
it
that?
depends.
People
Like,
pay
if you
$100 for
include-
Amazon Prime, but it's super bundled.
Okay, the really cool thing about Amazon Prime though is you do get that
Free
you know,
shipping and
But
discounts.
you pay that once a year.
Right.
Exactly.
So pay $150 once a year,
Okay,
or you pay $40 a month. Like they'll do
What's
tiers.
150 divided by 12?
Well, the 166 divided by 12, you're basically at like 15, probably $14 a month.
$14 a month. There it is.
it's 12 and a half a month.
$12.50 a month. There it is.
30 million
Nailed it.
people. I don't think that. I don't know.
Nailed
man.
it. They
Oh,
got
no,
it.
okay. To put in context, at quarter 3 2012, Netflix had 29.41 million. At quarter 3 2017, they had 109.25. You think the House of Mouse can pull in that many people?
I do.
No, I don't.
I do.
I don't.
Yeah, they
Because
totally
Netflix,
can.
Netflix has the House of Mouse plus other stuff, and they don't. And it took them forever to get that jump.
Yeah, but the House of Mouse owns the world.
Right.
I don't think it's.
There's a lot of stuff on Netflix that I don't even care to watch.
No, there is. But I'm just saying they had Disney and other stuff, and it was still a journey to get where they're at. They are at 100 million subscribers now, but you got to remember, Netflix has existed in some form 15 years now.
Right, but when you look at it, when
Started
it's
out
Disney,
mailing in the DVDs, remember?
But yeah, when you take away ESPN from cable providers, you take away Disney XD.
I wonder if
take
people,
away
I
ABC?
wonder if people are willing to pay for ESPN.
$12.99 a month. I would.
I wouldn't.
I would.
wouldn't.
If they took ESPN and ABC and Disney XD and all that stuff on their streaming app, I will cut cable.
If it was all in one place,
I would cut cable and have 4 apps.
Oh yeah, like my parents, the only reason why they keep on to like cable TV is
It's so I can
because
watch sports. That's the
and
only reason I have it.
sports and the weather and the
Oh,
local
your
channels.
dad. Oh, good old Curtis. He likes some sports.
I do. I think Disney's off the mark on the money. I know you're throwing the music at me. I think Disney's off the
Throw
mark
that
on the
music
money.
at him.
I think Disney's off the mark on the money. I do think Orville coming back is good,
I do too.
but I
like
think
it.
I think the math is just wrong. Now I don't know where New Orleans is going to end up though. I have no idea.
Stay with us when we come back. The Conroe Cutthroats from the Conroe Roller Derby are going to join us. You're listening to Nerd Thug Radio.
Hashtag talking nerdy to you.